In this video, I'm going to walk you through how you can use an open source text-to-speech model and start using it with just a few clicks and get rid of your ElevenLabs subscription. It works on Google's infrastructure for absolutely free. And all you need to do is open Google Colab, link is in the description of this video, and you click on GitHub and you simply paste in the GitHub URL that I've also linked below in the description of this video. And you will see this screen where the entire model will load into your Google Colab. And then before you run what's on the screen, you need to make sure you connect to Google GPU. And so you click on this button on the right-hand side and you wait for it to say connected. And also make sure by clicking on the drop-down that you click on this change runtime that you are connected to a T4 GPU. And this is the beauty with using Google Colab. You can use a GPU at no charge. Once you have connected to your GPU on Google Colab, then all you need to do is click on the run all, accept the warning, and then let the model download from Hugging Space. It's using the OmniVoice model, which has over 600 languages that you can play around with. And you need to let all of this code run. It runs on Google's infrastructure, and you have total access to it for free. You just need to have a Google Gmail account. And you'll see a UI open up. It should take maybe no more than a couple of minutes. It takes some time for the model to download from Hugging Space. And so we just need to wait for Hugging Space model to download, and it downloads into our Google Colab account. So all we do is wait for all of these to run. You can see it's on the load model step. And then we will see a UI launch. It uses the Gradio user interface. And so we're almost there. You can see the model is still loading. And you'll know when it's finished when the Gradio user interface is shown on screen. And that's what we are waiting for. So it says model is loaded, and now it's launching our user interface where just with a few clicks, we can use the model, clone our voice, put in a script, and get a voice file back. So it's loading the UI. Now you'll see there's a public URL. So I'm going to click on this public URL, and that'll open up in a new browser window. So I'm going to click on that, and you can see it's the live Gradio link. I'm going to wait for this to load up. And this is the UI that's connected to this model. And a shout out to the YouTuber who made this for us to use. Now what I can do is I can upload a sample of my own voice, give it a script in here, and then generate an audio file from my cloned voice. Now, all you need is an audio file that is around 10 seconds for OmniVoice to be able to clone your voice. So I'm going to drop in a audio file that I have. It'll take some time to process your audio file, and then I can start to use this and output scripts in my own voice. So let's wait for it to process the sample audio file that I've given, and it is a sample of my voice. Once the audio file has been uploaded and processed, I can paste in the text for my script, and you can go down and play around with the settings, but I have found the default settings to be fine. And all you need to do after uploading your audio file and putting in the script, you hit on generate. And you'll see here on the top right, it'll be processing. It doesn't take long. And in a very short period of time, your script will be ready, cloned in your own voice, ready to download. So let's wait for this to process, and then we will take a listen. It doesn't take long for the file to be generated. You can see it's only taken a couple of minutes, and we can play the file to listen to it. And we can also use this icon to download the new audio file. Let's take a listen. If you're trying to hook people in a social media video or a YouTube video, or you're giving a keynote presentation and you want the entire audience to pay attention to you from the very first second. So you can see it's very high quality and very close to my own voice. And that is exactly how you can use OmniVoice totally for free, hosted on Google's infrastructure using Google's GPU, and not have to pay for something like ElevenLabs. If you found this video useful, share it with someone else who may also be paying for ElevenLabs, and like and subscribe for more content just like this.